Good morning to all of you. Thank you for being here. Today, shortly, I would like to present one of our software programs that we have developed within our company that supported us on digital transformation. This pointer is not functioning now. Okay, before we start with digital transformation, I would like briefly to mention two issues that are part of the history, part of digital transformation history that the world that time faced. One of them is a profession called knocker-uppers. Knocker-uppers, if you see from the pictures, they were more or less a profession that they went through a suburb, through a street, knocking on the doors of the people, because that time in England, let's say, during industrial revolution, there were no alarm clocks. So imagine what kind of profession was in England until 1970s. The second is a product that was a part of development of ICT, and it is a floppy disk which is interesting that most of new developers or young developers have no idea why the icon of save button is connected to. Imagine floppy disk that time when IBM introduced for the first time and started for commercial use in 1986. It was the size of 1.44 megabytes. And believe me, I had some, and some of them are only 50% filled because of the documents with low profile. Digital transformation. We started digital transformation within HR because this is the part where most of administrative work is done, and we needed this digital transformation in order to automate processes, to reduce the double work, and to maximize productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness of our employees. But before digital transformation, we started with digitization and also with digitalization. However, as all processes in all fields, also digital transformation is facing with some challenges that I would like to briefly explain on the next slide. We used to call offliners. Offliners are older people that are not able to use digitalization. They were not even able during COVID-19 to make the appointment for their vaccine. So this is a kind of challenge for all generations, that everything now it's going through digital transformation while they are leaving behind, and also they are facing with a lot of other challenges to receive their services. Another video that reminds me some of our challenges, and not only in our company but also in other organizations, and especially in public institutions, because in public institutions the average age of the employees is a bit higher than in our companies, in the private sector. Probably the voice. Okay, thank you.
Why did you die? My life was perfect till you died. I'd wake up in the morning, smiles on my face, waiting for another day. I was so happy. And then it all went black. My life, every day is hell. Sometimes I wish I was dead myself. Why did you die? Why did you die?
Who was he, Bud?
My wife's first husband.
Similar to this video, we have also some of the people who are really against inventions. really against digital transformation because they cannot be adopted. They got used with hard working, with hard copies, and also they are not able to learn new strategy and digital transformation within companies or organizations. But as I mentioned in the beginning, the first step before we do digital transformation is digitization. Digitization is the process of converting all analog files and hard copy files to digital one. This is very crucial before we start with the second phase of digital transformation, that we call it digitalization. So means in this case, when we have digitized all hard copy documents, we start with digitalization means we continue to automate processes that we have within our companies. I didn't mention our company was established in 2011, while we have developed this software only 7, 8 years later. So we had a lot of documents that we had to digitize first, and also in the same time to continue with digitalization. The third step is digital transformation, which includes both digitization and digitalization. However, digital transformation is also beyond that, because we have to think what processes to be eliminated. So not everything to be automated, but also to use lean methodology by eliminating unnecessary processes. So accelerating them, simplifying them, and using digitalization. This is, like in general terms, it's a digital transformation that we went through as a company. In order to do so, as a evroTarget, as a software that we have developed within our company, within evroTarget, we went through some steps. Like the first one is defining what we want to achieve with digital transformation within HR, identifying also who will implement the digital transformation. The third step was hiring additional staff, because in that time we were lucky having a very well experienced senior software developers and also HR team. But again, we needed someone who was able to communicate between the developing team and other employees. During that time, we were supposed to organize a lot of workshops, a lot of trainings, in order to advance the knowledge about digital transformation within our company. The fourth step was timing. We wanted to draft a time frame, how long it will take in order to develop such a project, such a software. And we have identified which processes during digital transformation needs to be eliminated. We prepared the whole company with digital transformation process, means we digitalized, and also we prepared the team by using them, because it is a pity that you have all the processes on board, and there are some people that they don't want to use them. So it was a kind of process within our company that we needed to convince them to continue on, to run their daily activities by using digital technology. And the last, we tried to create the culture of digitalization, because this was very necessary to continue further with our application. Why we started is because as evroTarget company, we started on 2011, and we started only with 5 employees. However, the number of employees has been increased. During this time, we needed to increase also transparency towards our employees. In addition to that, also we have increased transparency about their salary calculations, about their leave days, working schedule plans, and a lot of other information that we provided to our employees, which was not very easy if we wouldn't start implementation of evroTarget. The second point why we started with digital transformation was the development of our team. We wanted to create, we have created a performance evaluation module, through which we have created training needs assessment, annual training plans, and also we have created a very clear career building path for our employees, which was very crucial for reducing the fluctuation within our company, and which will be also used for other purposes as well. The third point was cost saving and productivity. During that time, when we started with the module of workforce, we had only 120 employees. And imagine we needed 3 employees working within workforce management to deal with working schedules of these 120 employees. Now the number is increased above 350, while only half FTE needs to work on the working schedules of all this stuff. And this was in the same time cost saving, because we are not supposed to pay now 3 salaries or 6, but we are supposed to pay only half of the salary for one, like for managing the working staff. And also there is less time spent on double work. On double work, not only in HR, but also in finance, in marketing. We have tried to automatize the process, starting from recruiting process as well. The fourth is recruitment. It supported us because we used very friendly approach towards our candidates, potential candidates. We have created a history, we have created lists, but in addition to that, it was very useful also for our marketing department, like we would like to mention within Synergy, because this channelized the source of information that our candidates are receiving from us. Means everyone who is applying, we know from which source he knows the information, and it was very easy for marketing to make the decision on what sector needs to invest. Like, for example, usually we do receive applications from social media, and in this case we don't need to invest in other sectors, but we invest in social media. So it is very helpful also for marketing. The last but not least, why we started with digitalization was because of communication. In most of the cases, when the company has more than 100 employees, in most of the cases it's possible that not all employees read emails. So whatever you send them as a general information, as urgent information, they don't read them. So what we did, it's like we have developed evroTarget, and we have requested our employees to enter this software on daily basis. Like when they start working, they have to put like "I'm here" entrance, and then when they quit, when they go home, they will put "exit." It will be very important for us because we know we communicated with them. We used evroTarget. We use this software as our internal intranet. In general, we have the initial phase of developing the evroTarget was 2018. We have defined, identified, and we have also assessed the timing frame of developing. On 2019, we have started only with few modules because the main necessity was to increase transparency towards our employees. So we have created the phase 1 like front end, and also initial modules, which are mostly module of employees, module of management of leaves, and also salary module. On 2020, we have advanced with workforce module, with recruiting, and also what we did is because we started for own purposes, for own uses, but in the later stage, since it became something good, because it's like 100% in use from us, we have created another module, which is a multi-language module, and it's customizable. The whole software has around 1,300 different words, and imagine through this module, you can translate the whole program, the whole software, and you can use it in one day. After you translate all these documents, everything will be transferred to the databases. During 2021, we have started improving the modules that we had, and also we started automatization, like a recruiting process. Because during recruiting process, we had transferred automatically all the details of the applicants. If the applicant is hired from our company, then all his details are moved to the module of employers. The target or the goal for 2022, since we would like to expand our market and selling this product, the target is clouding and hosting in Azure. So this is the target for 2022, and also further optimization due to big data movement within the software. Probably this is more for developers. What we have used for front end, it's like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, SignalR, Angular, JS, and also Ajax. For backend, we have used ASP.NET framework, MVC C#, and ASP.NET Core. And also we use some web services and APIs. While for database, it was MSQL Server 2016. And we have started also developing this product on mobile version as well with React Native, also by using Java and Swift. As a company, we are established, as I mentioned, in 2011. We are a branch of evroEnergie and also part of Horizonte Group. It's a consortium made from German, Switzerland companies, and also we are part of this consortium. We have around 380 employees currently in all three companies that we have here in Kosovo. I do have, okay. This is more or less Horizonte Group consortium. And besides software developing, we do provide support on IT networks, on IT network engineering. Hope everything is okay. I'm in the end. I guess you can hear. You can still hear me, right? Okay. As a company, we are certified with the ISO 27001 and 9001 since 2017. And yeah, we are located in Pristina with 2 offices. One office is in Pia and another office is in Gilan. Thank you very much. Open for questions. Thank you.